Now, when you see big financial institutions increasing or adding their holdings onto a certain stock, that is supposed to be taken as a bullish move or as a bullish sign to say that that stock, in terms of the share price, they might see it very attractive, which then tend to usually result in retail investors also probably taking the same opportunity as the big companies or big financial institutions are doing. Now, with that ARK Invest, you will know that, of course, it's an American management investment company, which, of course, their CEO is Kathy Woods, who she's really famous, of course, in this game of investing. So with that, ladies and gents, just yesterday I saw ARK Invest of Kathy Woods increasing their holdings onto a certain stock, which I've discussed with you on this channel, and they bought or they increased their holdings by adding over 190,000 shares, which that, ladies and gents, to me and probably to other retail investors, might be a very good sign to say that that company, it is set to do very well. I mean, that company, that last time I checked, its price to sales was currently sitting at 3.3, which makes it to be so attractive, because that is a growth stock, or that is a company which is in the industry which is expected to do very well in the future. Yes, I know that their revenues maybe might be hit or might be affected due to the effects of the current economic constraints. As you know, that companies, probably some of the companies or most of the companies, were not reporting the kind of revenues we're seeing them reporting before we find ourselves with the Federal Reserve increasing or aggressively increasing interest rates, trying to curb inflation. But to see that the inflation is cooling off in the US and interest rate hikes might not be as aggressive as we saw previously, this makes the companies like this one, which I'm about to talk to you about, which ARK just added over 190,000 shares, to be so attractive. I mean, when I saw this transaction by ARK Invest, ladies and gents, it resulted in me feeling like I should also add more like what they are doing, because I already own this stock, and by the way, I'm already up almost 20% onto this very same stock. But before, of course, we dig into the kind of stock or into the name of the stock that Kathy Wood or ARK Invest just added over 190,000 more shares just yesterday, you already know that this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. Now, I really appreciate if you can just leave the likes button if you are to enjoy the content that I'll be giving you about ARK Invest increasing their holdings onto this stock that I'll be talking to you about by over 190,000 shares, which this to me is a bullish sign of what is to come onto this stock. And as I've said, I'm already up 20%. So if you are to enjoy this content, hit that likes button, as it also takes some time for me to do this, of course, videos like this. Now, without wasting any more of your time, the stock that, of course, ARK Invest just increased their holdings by over 190,000 shares or 190,000 stocks, it's none other than Twilio. Now, Twilio, you will know that we've discussed it, I think, twice onto this channel already, and obviously it is a company that, of course, helps companies from small to big to communicate effectively with their customers. This is a company that, ladies and gents, we've been seeing them, or we saw them in Q1 reporting total revenues of 1 billion. So it is quite a big company, and ladies and gents, to see the fact that it is trading, or its price to sales, it's now trading at around 3.3, makes this company to be so attractive, which is why I'm not surprised, or which is why, though I saw ARK Invest probably adding over 190,000 shares, I'm not really that surprised, because I know that probably it's undervalued. Looking at the fact that next year they are projecting to grow, or they are expecting to see their business grow by over 11%, meaning that they are expecting their revenues to grow by 11%. This is something that is incredible. Now, this company Twilio currently has a market cap of $12 billion, and as I've said, in the couple of quarters, Q1, I think Q4 and Q3, they have been reporting total revenues of over $1 billion, which is something that must just show you that, of course, if they are to keep, I know in the Q2 they are expected to report total revenues of just below $1 billion. But ladies and gents, this just simply means that we can easily say probably their revenues in the previous 4 quarters has been like $4 billion, and their market cap is currently trading at 12 billion. This makes or gives the price to sales ratio of just over 3, which is making me, or made me initially, or for the very first time, to come into this company and felt like I need to start buying this company. And to see that, of course, a big financial institutions like ARK Invest of Cathy Wood increased their holdings yesterday makes me to really want to do the same today, which I'm definitely going to add my holdings, because, ladies and gents, as I've said, as seen on the screen, I'm almost up 20% onto this stock, and today I'm going to add more, because, ladies and gents, though we might not see this stock heading towards their all-time high of over $400 per stock, we are going definitely to see this stock recovering. Maybe it might not maybe grow 4 times from where the share price is currently trading at, which is around $65 per stock, but chances are very high that probably this stock, it might double very soon, because, like I said, revenues are expected to grow by 11% next year, which makes that to be really attractive. And already in the Q2 earnings, which, by the way, they'll be reporting those earnings, I think, beginning of August, they're expecting to report total revenues of just below $1 billion. I think it's over $980 million of revenues, which they expect to report in the Q2 earnings, which, like I said, it makes it to be so attractive to have a look at the fact that a company like this, or a company like Twilio, it is having a price to sales of just over 3. I mean, Twilio is a profitable company, and previous quarter they reported an EPS of over 47 cents, which they managed to beat what analysts expected, because analysts were expected in 21 cents EPS, or earnings per share, which that shows you that it is a company that is doing quite well, though their revenues are slightly declining, which I already explained to you that it is due to the fact that majority of their companies, ladies and gents, during these economic constraints, they are having to probably not spending that much into a company like Twilio, or investing that much into customer engagement, because of the current economic conditions we are in. But I promise you that as soon as the economy stabilizes, in fact, right from now on, I think that we are seeing inflation at 3%. It means that companies like this, as the economy recovers, we are going to see them, of course, once again doing well in terms of the revenues they generate each and every quarter. So I'm very excited about this stock. I'm very excited that yesterday I saw once again Cathy Wood of ARK, of course, increasing their holdings onto Twilio. They have purchased Twilio, and I think I covered that on the previous video. I was talking about this stock, and to see them now this time around adding over 190,000 shares onto this stock makes me to be really excited, and I just thought I should just also update you. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, it's always good that before you buy any stock, increase your holdings, you do your own due diligence, so that at least you can be comfortable as you invest into the stock market. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.